football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Marshall Thundering Herd, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. They'll leave it with him. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Marshall quick to the line. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Offense lining up quickly. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
It's caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Quick step and go. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy.
Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurd!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Marshall quick to the line. Makes a grab in the open. Flying out to the left. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Marshall! He found some open space and... Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Try to get it to the edge. Jukes his way for more. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. It's complete. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Marshall quick to the line.
First down for the offense.
He's got his man. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Nice move there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! Great move. Now he's got room. It's a seam wide open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Got enough space. Touchdown, Marshall! And they... Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight end now in motion. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown! From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Lots of running room.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Marshall quick to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now.
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. No. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Done! Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came